My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Of course. You're Neota's spouse, correct?
Yes? How did you know that?
We keep identity information on all permanent Citadel residents engaged in formal relationships with Asari. That way, should anyone require diplomatic aid, we can ensure prompt assistance.
It's wonderful. Then you can help me send my daughter back to my wife's family?
I'm afraid, however, that might be a bit difficult.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Neota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
I understand, but...
I can't leave my daughter here alone. I need to send her back to Thessia, to her family.
These things are very complicated, and usually take a very long time. It's even worse with everything going on right now. I'm very sorry. If you can't accept a fostering by proxy until her file is processed, there's nothing more I can do. Perhaps you could send the girl to your side of the family.
Are you kidding? My family disowned me when I married Neota. Wanna guess why?
Oh my.
They'd be happier to see those Cerberus assholes than they would be to see me.
I understand why you would not wish to send your daughter to them.
Yeah. Your understanding doesn't help me or my daughter much right now.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
What? You said it was impossible. How did you pull it off?
Well, I talked to a few friends, called in a few favors, maybe even stayed up a few nights. I wasn't sure I could pull it off, but everything's in order, and your daughter leaves for Thessia tomorrow. A caretaker will travel with her to ensure she reaches her relatives back on the homeworld.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Why don't you go spend the time you have left with her? I'll take care of the rest.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
For my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
Well, I guess this is a safe enough place. Look, if anyone bothers you, let me know. I'll take care of it, okay?
Sure thing, sir. Thanks.
Hey there.
Oh, it's you. Hi.
Your parents get here yet?
Nope. It's okay. I mean, they'll get here. They always keep their promises. Next shuttle was probably just late or something. That's all.
I'm sure you're right. I look forward to meeting you.
Hey.
Oh. Hey, it's you. Still waiting, I see. Any news?
No, but they promised, right? They'll get here soon.
I'm sure they will. I'll drop by later to check in, if that's okay.
Okay.
Hey there.
Hey.
Looking mighty low today. You okay? Anyone been bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So, any news?
No, their shuttle must be real slow, that's all. Do you think they're okay? They promised they'd come get me, no matter what they had to do. But it's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy knowing you're safe.
It's just... I miss them. I miss them so much.
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
He's in intensive care?
He got blasted by Cerberus. They think he's just another victim.
He's a terrorist. He ought to be locked up.
He should be shot. Gorek's wanted for 6 bombings. 6. Killed both humans and Batarians.
He bombed his own people? Why?
He was part of a terror cell. Picked crowded places. Voya, Omega. Doesn't matter to these asshole fanatics who gets blown up. If I was his doctor, I'd pull the plug.
You don't want this guy dead. He could lead us to other suspects.
Who's gonna have time to find them in the middle of a war?
Listen, Gorek should be punished in a courtroom where people can see it happen. I want a society to get back to when this damn war is over.
I tried.
What happened?
I didn't have any proof. Kinda got hot under the collar.
You punched someone, didn't you?
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival gear. Any questions?
Are we playing security, Sergeant Allenby?
No, Private. We are not. Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an Ezo core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off-planet to try and make money, hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message. He'd found an organization with lots of pay, benefits. He snuck me a photo of the shiny new armor they gave him. White and yellow armor, ma'am.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor. Man, summoning supply sure messed that one up.
Oh, I've heard those are pretty good.
It's great. I'd only be safer inside a tank. It's why Vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on some of the things you're fighting.
Well, it won't stop a Reaper, but an extra second of shielding can be life or death.
So Vortex makes good shield capacitors?
The best. They don't skimp on plating either. I love it.
Sounds like you want to get back out there to try it out.
You know, a little. Can't wait to show it off to the team. Maybe I can take point more often now. Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I took rapid transit.
Come on, you have the fanciest ride on the Citadel. And I saw that new paint job.
I sold it a couple of weeks ago.
What? But you loved that car.
I know.
You never shut up about that car.
I know.
Wait. You asked if I got heavy armor. I never said it was heavy armor. And since when do you know anything about shield capacitors?
I read about them.
Did you say you sold your car a few weeks ago? Because that's around the time I got sent this new armor.
Hey, it's late, and I'm not letting my friend miss a night of purgatory, right? You want to go in, or do you want to talk about my car some more?
No, you're right. Let's go in. And I'm buying you some goddamn drinks.
I miss Afterlife.
Yeah, this place is so clean and squeezed. Anyhow, thanks for the drink. But why'd you drag me out here?
You, still got that merchant freighter?
Yeah,
Looking for work?
might as well. What you got?
The Alliance is bringing medical supplies back to town. I know a guy in customs. Crates of Medical from weeks ago are still sitting on the dock. My friend finds us a few loose crates. We bring either ship, we split it, or we take it. What do you say?
I should slit your goddamn throat?
What? What the hell's your problem?
I'm not skinning the Alliance.
Since when are you so chummy with those pricks?
Screw you. You've been watching the news.
Sure.
You know what's happening to Earth while we're sitting here?
Calm down already.
Okay, sure. The Alliance wasn't good for business before, but this is war. They're dying for us. I'm not stealing medicine from them.
Your patriotism is touching.
My planet's on fire, asshole! Tell your friend in customs every goddamn package of Metagel better stay where it is. Or maybe CSEC needs to know where their last gun shipment went.
Fine. I'll pass on the word. I think you should finish your drink.
Yeah. Think I should.
Now that is a beautiful car.
Really? Why exactly?
It's a Mark II 2187 Blackhawk. Top speed is 650 clicks. Come on. Top Flight called it the sky car of the century.
Alright. Looks exactly the same as the others.
That's exactly the point. Other than a couple small badges, nobody knows the difference. I mean, the car is barely roadable. CSEC would be all over this guy if it was decked out.
I just don't see what the point is.
No, you wouldn't, you joyless turd.
I mean, straight line speed is well and good, but how does a corner?
Blitz through corners like a songbird on a sunny morning.
Right.
Did you notice the guy with the cap and the weird walk checking it out?
Oh, you mean the human with the hot robot?
Hot? A hot robot? Really?
Are you serious? You're the one standing here drooling over some car.
Well, at least his robot friend had taste in cars.
Nice.
So I'm deployed to a hotspot on Bavaria. My usual squad's on medical, so I'm stuck with any N7s who are nearby. I just wanted a nice, smooth mission. You know, professional. Ended up a damn train wreck. We're fighting for the fate of the galaxy. You'd think we could handle one mission as a coherent fighting unit.
Squad maybe good. Random group, never good.
I had this perfect spot. Long sight lines, good cover, no way to get flanked. We could have bunkered up, set up kill zones, used a drone or a decoy to lure Reaper forces into position. And where's everyone else? Standing at the top of a ramp.
Ramp bad. Enemies all around.
Yes, exactly. And no cover. It didn't help that we had some brutal side objectives, but even then, we had to disable these Reaper indoctrination devices, and this crazy ex-Cerberus Vanguard guy insists on doing it. He's running all over the place getting killed, and I'm yelling at him, let me do it, I can cloak.
Infiltrator good for devices. Or engineer with drone or decoy. Or me, because me don't die.
Yes, thank you. Later, that same ex-Cerberus Vanguard picks up a backpack. Gets halfway back to the pickup zone, loses his shields. So what does he do? He charges.
No charge. Charge make backpack drop.
Yes, everyone knows that. So if you're gonna charge or cloak or something, don't pick up the backpack. And you should have seen him when we were supposed to bunker down and upload some intel.
Vanguard charge away. Upload go slow. Bad for team.
I'd be less annoyed if he wasn't flailing around with those crazy whips and messing up my sniper.
Make it with claws. Claws good.
Yeah, but he was trying to do it to a banshee.
Claws on bench. Bad. Stay back. Use fire.
I swear, I would have called for early extraction if I hadn't requisitioned a single-use armor-piercing mod. The worst part? After that mission, the ex-Cerberus guy was bragging about how many kills he had.
Not about competition, about saving galaxy as team.
You are totally right. Totally right. So, if you want, we could, I don't know, trade N7 operative intel. So if you ever wanted to deploy together.
What rifle you use?
Oh, it's a Widow. A Widow 3, in fact.
When get to Widow 10, you call me.
Hey, how are you? Looking forward to tomorrow? Of course I remembered. Lands? I thought you could meet me down on the strip. We'd go from there. Anything you want to do, just name it. You want to go where? Yes, I know that's where we met, but that night was very special to me too, but... It's closed. No, really, it's true. Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. No, I don't think they'd let us eat in the rubble. So, what do you want to do? Really? No, I'm not making fun of you. The arcade sounds great. You'll win me a stuffed toy? Huh. Now it sounds even better. I can't wait till tomorrow either.
So can we expect more Elcor Shakespeare from you?
Actually, I'm mounting a production of Macbeth with a new Krogan talent as the lead. He brings a raw brutality to the stage that emphasizes the ruthless actions of his character.
Sounds like inspired casting.
I like to think I have an eye for talent. The real difficulty, of course, will be getting the Pyjack to perform.
Pyjack? I don't recall there being Pyjacks in Macbeth. Unless they lived in Burnham Wood. Did Pyjacks come to Dunsany?
I added the Pyjack in. He will view events with an animal innocence, uncorrupted by ambition.
I can't believe no one's thought of that before. It's brilliant. How did you get your lead actor to work with a live Pyjack?
Oh, he came around once I explained the Pyjack's importance to the production. They'll work marvelously together. Once the Pyjack stops scaling the set pieces and making nests out of the props.
Oh my.
Not to worry, productions always appear disastrous until just before the curtain rises.
Oh, of course. It's going to be an amazing show.
I won't lie. I've got a good feeling about this one.
Informative. With the production of Francis Kitt's All Elcor Hamlet coming to a close, I am now available. Sincere request. If you know any good agents, please send them my way. Tragically, I am dead, Horatio. Wretched Queen, adieu. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mutes for audience to this act, had I but time. As this fell sergeant, death is strict in his arrest. Oh, I could tell you, but let it be. Tragically, Horatio, I am dead. Thou livest. Report me and my cause a right to be unsatisfied. Mournfully, O God, Horatio, what a wounded name. Things standing thus unknown, shall I leave behind me? If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, absent thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain to tell my story. Tragically, oh, I die, Horatio. The potent poison quite o'ercrowds my spirit. I cannot live to hear the news from England, but I do prophesy election lights on Fortinbras. He has my dying voice. So tell him, with the occurrence more and less which have solicited, heartbreakingly, the rest is silence. Informative. With the production of Francis Kitt's All Elcor Hamlet coming to a close, I am now available. Sincere request. If you know any good agents, please send them my way. Belligerently, no, that cannot have just happened. Admittedly, my gambling addiction has become unmanageable. Angrily, why me? It's not fair. Assuredly, I must return to the slow, stolid path of my people. Decidedly, I must turn over my will and my life to Dakuna's elders. Fearlessly, I admit it. I have no more credits. I owe my mother. I owe my spot. sponsor. Confession. Listen. I have used others in reprehensible ways to fulfill my baser desires. Openly, I am ready to grow beyond my defects. Humbly, I will return to the Elcor way to rid myself of said defects. Pleadingly, just give me one win, one single win. Comprehensively, I will call my mother, my sponsor. I will make amends.
10% of our proceeds go to the war effort.
Desperately, why can't I stop? Why can't I win?
Try our quad kicker cocktail in the Silver Sun Bar on the 2nd floor. Cheaters will be charged and turned over to Citadel security.
I'm still here, Mother. I'm so sorry, Mother. Honestly,
Live Baron race
I
starts
was
in
wrong
5
to
minutes.
leave
Place your
Dakota.
bets.
I was wrong to think C-Sec Biscuit would win. No, it is behind me. Meditatively, be cautious and slow, conservative and predictable. Take the long road back to Dakota. Smell all the flowers along the way. Honestly, I have a problem. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Be charged and turned over to Citadel security.
I will leave this place now. I was lost, but now I am found.
Oh, this ought to be good.
A live hollow feed of slow, ugly mongrels running around.
Nah, easy pickings. Just gotta pick the Varren smart enough to run in the right direction.
You sure you want to throw your credits away on this?
Please.
Go, go, go! I'm betting on the scrappy one. You know, the one with the snaggletooth and that crazy twinkle in his eye?
Doesn't really narrow it down.
Just that one. There.
C-Sec Biscuit? But the odds are ridiculous. He's never won.
I know. I'm gonna make a killing.
Try your luck at Quasar on the main floor.
What the hell's going on? Holy shit!
Eat his face off, Biscuit. Go, go, go!
A good old-fashioned Baron pit fight? Now this is more like it.
Oh, no, wait, no, stop! C-Sec Biscuit, stop!
Haven't seen the likes of this since they banned those Chunkin' Hollow streams.
Please stay out of the Elcor's way.
Now that was entertainment.
I won! Oh, what a monster!
What are the odds that the barriers between the lanes would cut out? Something else.
Wait, oh, come on!
I mean, I'm scarred for life, but wow. Just wow.
Disqualified. Bullshit! Such bullshit! C-Sec Biscuit's been disqualified. Why?
There's your answer now up on the board. Rule 210. Baron must not mutilate each other in the course of the race.
Suppose we can't really call what we just saw a race.
Live Baron race starts in 5 minutes. Place your bets.
This sucks. I bet it was rigged.
Totally rigged.
Biscuit was a sure winner. He would have caught them. Bet they killed the barriers on purpose.
Sure winner, yeah. Sore loser.
Pitifully. No.
Speaking of sore...
Big winner at the roulette table tonight.
Pick up the pace! Get a move on! Woohoo!
Hey, how's shore leave treating you?
Good. The break was nice. We've been fighting Reaper-controlled Geth.
Oh, that's brutal.
I know, right? Why do they even bother equipping us with barriers against those guys?
Hey, at
least you can get your barriers back up if you charge someone. You fighting any other races?
Bit of everything. Served with some humans, and one Drell who was really annoying. We'd finished off a wave and were regrouping, and this Justicar and I set off heavy biotic blasts.
Yeah, like you do.
And then the Drell just wades in and starts kicking the air for no reason.
Why the hell would he do that?
I have no idea.
At least the Drell Adepts read things so you can hit them with a warp field. The humans just keep throwing out singularities. But you know, if you say anything, you're the bad guy.
I think the Drell stole my grenades.
Goddess, you can't be serious.
I had a stockpile of grenades waiting for me, and then I went for a run, and there he was, sitting there, smiling.
That's just wrong. Those new humans are the worst. Look, I can biotically throw myself through a wall.
Like they invented biotics.
Sure, it's flashy, but I've taken down an Atlas mech with just warp fields and a good biotic throw. That's really all you need.
Plus some charging.
Plus some charging, sure. But not through walls.
You think anybody's told them that doing that leaves them sterile?
Hey, pretty nice game you've got going.
Yeah, whatever. Thanks, man.
So what's your trick? That's more than 2,500 credits you got there. Gotta be a trick to it.
No tricks, just lucky.
Nah, nobody gets that lucky. Come on.
Like I said, just a good run.
I tell you what, give me some tips and maybe we could team up.
Tip 1, you'll get yourself kicked out of here talking like that.
It's the Shells game, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, the guy that invented the Quasar rig in Cheating House a few years back? Don't be so touchy. Just asking.
10% of our proceeds go to the war effort.
Seriously, I have the credits to fund a joint venture here.
God damn it, would you leave me alone?
What? Am I distracting you?
Yes, you are distracting me.
So you admit it?
What can I say? Sure, I admit I find a Krogan scent alluring and your brow plate is terribly handsome. Buy you a drink?
Right. Smart ass. All right. Scene of security. I've seen enough.
You know what, man? I'm done here.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Yeah. Well, pretty good act for a pit boss. I've seen better, though.
Shut it and finish up. If I see you in here tomorrow, Mr. Bates, you'll be sorry for it.
So who's this Patriarch person you keep going on about?
What? You never heard of Mighty Patriarch? The legend of his rule echoes across Citadel space and beyond. How could you possibly not know?
I don't know, maybe because he's not ruling now?
That is a meaningless detail. Patriarch's story transcends time. It wounds my very soul that you insist upon ignoring such an illustrious figure as Patriarch. Truly, it does. Is he still going on about Patriarch?
God has helped me, yes.
You should have run when you had the chance. I find your lack of respect for the exalted Patriarch very disturbing.
So there I was, taking cover behind a table in the middle of this Asari monastery. Scion on my right side, pinning me down. Abominations coming into the room on my left.
Oh, that's brutal.
Now remember when we thought the Reapers had the toughest ground troops. Good times. I try to let loose with a concussive shot, but I'm covered in those bees, the swarmers. Everything's overloaded. And then this huge biotic explosion rips through the Scion. It saves my ass.
Sorry?
Folus.
Ouch.
I'm an Alliance Marine. That used to mean I was special, you know? Now we got those guys with the crazy destroyer armor.
Or those N7 engineers with their grenade pylons. Who needs that many grenades? You carry around all that gear for a supply pylon, and you don't have room to carry your combat drone kit. You want to drop into Scion without a combat drone to watch your back? Then hey, it's your funeral.
I joined up with Turians on this drop into one of their colonies. I was thinking, finally, some normal soldiers like me. Then we deploy, and you know what those crazy birds bust out?
Jet boots?
Jet boots! I mean, what frontline soldier needs a pair of damn jet boots? It's just showing off is what it is. Used to be a good Avenger was all a soldier needed.
Incinerate and overload. Nothing in the world you can't kill with enough
got guys running around with whips.
Those ex-Cerberus guys, I know. It's 2186. Who uses a whip?
At least they're ex-Cerberus. You know, they were always a little crazy. One of my old buddies from Basic, he's biotic. He's using a sword now. Some kind of dark energy thing.
I feel old, Greg. I feel really, really old.
You can't let it get to you, Neil. Just keep doing your thing. You and your, drone.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for doing this now. I know you're off duty.
No problem. You're out there risking your life on the front lines. The least I can do is expedite your procurement request. So, let's see. Here we go. Rizzy Susan, N7 Biotic Specialist. Graduate of Specialized Fury Training in Rio de Janeiro?
Yes, that's me. I've been waiting for some upgrades. This could really be a lifesaver.
That's what Alliance Procurement is here for. Good news. Procurement has authorized you for the Grawl Spike Thrower Mark 7.
What? But I'm an adept. I don't use shotguns.
Well, the Grawl 7 is one of the best heavy shotguns available. We don't just give them to anyone.
I don't use shotguns, ever. Do you know what carrying something that heavy would do to my cooldown time? I go through entire missions without firing my gun. I wouldn't even carry one if not for Alliance Rex.
I'm telling you, the Grawl 7 is like the Commander Shepard of guns. Even better than the Grawl 6.
I never even equipped the Grawl 6, or Growls 1 through 5.
Because you heard about how quickly they overheat, right? I know, but that's not a problem anymore. I've talked with the guys upstairs, and we're throwing in 5 thermal clip packs. Now you can go to town with your shotgun, and never worry about overheating.
I don't use shotguns!
Listen, I can tell that you're unhappy. Here's what I'm gonna do. I've got limited stock on a few special goodies.
Okay, that would be great. Anything that helps my biotics, even a single-use power amplifier. Wait, what the hell is that?
Strength enhancer module for your armor. Helps you out in close quarters combat.
I have a biotic aura that literally annihilates anything near me. Why would I need a strength enhancer? So I get a shotgun I can't use and thermal clips I don't want, and a strength enhancer. You're the reason we're losing this war.
Hey now, we're all in this together. Everybody's hurting. Like those Krogan soldiers on Palaven, going toe-to-toe with Ravagers and Brutes. I bet they'd love a new shotgun. I only hope the creative biotic aims we sent them does some good.
Oh!
Did you catch the updated intel reports on stripping enemy defenses? It's embarrassing.
That's recruit reading. Which gun to use for best armor penetration. As if anyone carries 2 guns anymore.
It's elementary. If you're staring down a hallway at a Cerberus Centurion, you deploy an energy drain on their shields.
Or just overload them, sure. And if you come up against a Marauder, you detonate your tech armor.
Exactly. Wait, what? So you detonate your tech armor in emergencies?
No, pretty much all the time. Surrounded by husks, tech armor. Rocknai swarmers jumping at me, tech armor.
But against a Marauder? Surely you'd want the additional protection.
Nah, I overload their shields, move in real close, and then detonate. Tech armor takes them right down.
But couldn't you just hit them?
You can try, but those Marauders roll like you would believe. Spirits, I wish I could roll like that.
What about a Brute?
Warp field, weaken its armor, let it close, then tech armor.
Phantom?
Overload her barriers, fire her a bit if she pulls up that defensive biotic thing. Then tech armor.
Get
right in there, close enough. And the tech armor even takes out their drones. I'm just surprised Salarians don't detonate tech armor.
No. We prefer elegant weapons for a more civilized age. Have I ever told you about the time I took out 2 Banshees with a decoy hologram and a Scorpion heavy pistol?
You go first.
All right. Your move.
Interesting. I've watched some of your other matches, and you've never opened a game with that particular move. What are you planning?
I planned on starting the game. It's still your move.
Right, sorry. I'll just advance this... No, this frigate. Oh, I see. It's a trap.
What are you talking about?
I've seen you use this move before. It's a brilliant play. Your opponents always fall for the distraction. Which means I should advance toward your evac shuttles. Here.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Good. Then I'll take your dreadnought.
Oh. An interesting gambit. There are a lot of factors to consider now.
Of course.
I think I'll... No, wait, yes. There. Your turn.
What kind of a move was that?
The kind that throws you off, apparently. Good to know. And then I take your homebrew. That was fun.
Where did you learn to play like that?
Mostly through observation. Your matches are especially educational.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. Would you like to play another game?
Sure. You go first.